Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. So I really like this book. As with all the other books in the series, honestly, there's not a single Harry Potter book, or the thing about it, a single J.K. Rowling book that I don't like, that I have read. Oh wait, never mind, I don't like The Cursed Child, but that book doesn't count, that never happened. Um, so as you guys could see, this book's a bit of a chunkle compared to the first three, which makes me think like the first three look fine as movies, but after that, it could have just been like miniseries, or at least like, Lord of the Rings style director's cuts, like where we see like a 4 hour version of this would have been nice, but we can't always get what we want. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on in this book. It starts off with the Quidditch World Cup, and it has like this protest by the Death Eaters, and they're all wearing masks, which is kind of funny. Like, oh, they're so brave, but they're wearing masks, kind of like the KKK a little bit. Um, and like, um, Percy's looking for Barty Crouch, and there's like, he keeps bragging about it. Ooh, I'm looking for Mr. Crouch. Little do we know that like Barty Crouch's son is actually evil. He's one of the Death Eaters, and he is pretending to be the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Professor Moody, Mad Eye Moody, and yeah. So that's a crazy mystery about like who put Harry's name in the Goblet of Fire. I think that's a really good mystery. Um, Might be one of my favorite of these mysteries. Like every book has like their own little mystery. The whole concept of like the Goblet of Fire, how like he didn't put his name in, but he has to compete in it anyway, is kind of dumb. Like he can't just say I don't want to do this. They're like, no, you have to. It's like, what do I do if I don't do it? Like, you're gonna kick me out of school? Fine. I don't know. So that's a bit strange. How they make each of the challenges different. They make them all different, which is keeps it from being stale. I feel like a lot of like this happens a lot in anime during the tournament arcs, where they have like them all compete against each other, and it just becomes very stale because it's just the same thing over and over again. I like how nuanced the other characters are. There's Victor Crumb, and there is Fleur Delacroix, the most the most like funny name you could come up with for a French character. But I like how they're not just like, at first you think Victor Crumb is like this badass athlete, and turns out he actually is pretty nice. He's pretty chill. Though I do think him dating Hermione when he's 18 and she's 14, that's a little sus. It's a little sussy baka. I don't know how they do that in I hate how I said that. I don't know how they do that in Belgium, but here in the UK and America, that's kind of considered pedophilia. And Flo, you think she's like uptight and prudish, but she turns out to be really sweet. Like when you get to know her. So I like how like these aren't just one-dimensional opponents for Harry. They're really fleshed out. I really like the Weasleys in this. How Molly is so like she's like the mom Harry never had. She offers to have him stay the summer, but Dumbledore's like no. Untold jealousy with Harry, I think, is a little blown out of proportion. When he's like, "Yeah, you're so special, and I'm not." It's like, grow up, man. But then also you have to realize that these guys are 14, so they do act like 14-year-olds. So if you put that into perspective, it makes a lot more sense. Hermione doesn't really do much in this book, but I always like seeing her pop up. It does help Harry with the tournament a lot, but I think it's a lot more prevalent in Prisoner of Azkaban. I think the movie adaptation of this was like it was okay as a movie, but as an adaptation, I think it fails because they cut out so much like character moments. They cut out a lot of the Dobby stuff. They cut out like a lot of the just a lot of the emotional beats of the movie, and also it doesn't explain stuff like the book does. They also don't give us enough time with Cedric to really care about him when he dies. While in the book they do. They flesh out as Cedric as like this really nice, like moralistic, easygoing guy, like very honorable, I'd say. And in the movie, he's just kind of there. But like in the book, you really feel sad when he dies. Like not just because he's a 14-year-old boy, but also because they really go into depths on developing him as a character. So yeah, overall, I think Goblet of Fire is a really good book. Um, like it could have been two movies or just a TV show, but judging it as a book by itself, I think it's fantastic. It really, especially those last few chapters, are so intense when Voldemort comes back and he starts monologuing. Like Voldemort cannot shut up. He just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. It's like, okay, well, why are you telling him your entire plan? Um, but still, those chapters are so intense and really sets the course for the rest of the series. Rita Skeeter drives me insane, and I know she's supposed to drive me insane, but like the way she's supposed to be a reflection of the tabloids and how they just won't get out of people's business, start harassing these teenagers. But I guess that makes sense, given the whole stuff that happened with the teenage stars like Britney Spears and stuff, or Amanda Bynes. So yeah, overall, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the Goblet of Fire down in the comments below. I probably won't talk about um, Order of the Phoenix until December because I'm also reading a bunch of other books. So I'm just kind of taking my time with this series. All these books are so good. Like I think they're even better as an adult than they were when I was little. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.